Alright, this is going to be part one of using delay in modern music. We're starting today with analog delay. I'm using this Arion S81. It is an analog delay from the 80s black box version of the S81. It is a tone sucker, so I do have it in a bypass loop to turn it on and off. The clean tone you're going to be hearing is a Prairie Wood Les Paul with Wolf Tone Dr. Vintage pickups. Okay, that's through a Holland AC30 type head. And in these demos, the videos to come, we're going to go through analog delay, which is this one, digital delay, multi-setting digital delay, using delays together, all that stuff, tap tempo. But we're starting off with this analog delay at only 250 to 300 milliseconds of delay time. Very simple. You control the time, the mix, and the amount of repeats, and we're going to go through what you can do with just a simple delay like that. So again, here is your tone without it. So you can hear what it does for your sound. I actually have about 10, maybe about 9 audible repeats on it, but the analog really melds in nicely. Almost like a less annoying chorus effect. So that is one of the main ways I will use an untimed short tempo analog delay. I have the time as low as or as slow as it can go, the mix all the way up, and the repeats at about 10 repeats. And again, that's nice and warm, a little dirty. Another classic way to use this type of analog delay, okay, is I'm going to turn the time pretty fast, turn the mix down to about noon, and the repeats down to maybe 2 or 3. That's about right. And do like a slap back type sound, which a lot of people enjoy for picking. Almost like a reverb sound, almost, or even for any other type of other thing, it can be nice. Alright, even some blues. That can be pretty nice. Turn on some drive with it, and people will still use that type of slapback. Okay, which brings us into a lot of people will use this for sort of an arena type delay reverby sound. I'm going to give it some more repeats and just a little more mix, and then take the time back to as long as it'll go. And we're going to turn on some heavier drive. Okay, it's going to be okay, and let's do the solo type passage without any delay on. Now let's turn on some delay for that arena sound. Okay, so it can be really adds a lot for the arena type sound. Okay. Now this is another way that I will use analog delay. I'm going to make the time pretty fast again, turn the depth really far down, and the repeats almost all the way up. And we're going to get kind of a pad sitting in the background here. So here's without, and with. So you can hear that going on in the back. Alright, so that is a little bit of the pad type thing that an analog delay can do. Also, you can try and use it traditionally as a traditional delay. I'm going to go ahead and turn the mix all the way up, the repeats back down to about 10 of them, and the time as slow as it'll go, to where you're playing in time with it, either in quarters or dotted eighths, which you can do, but you're very limited because it's not a very long delay time, and without tap tempo, you've got to set everything very precisely by hand before each song. It can just, it's doable. Some people really love doing it. Preferably, I prefer to tap. Also, the analog delay, it melds so well together, it can be a little too warm if you really want the delay pronounced. So it's nice to have analog and digital on your board. But here, okay, that's our tempo. So if we want to play in tempo with that. Or to drive it. Okay. And I went into dotted eighths a little bit there. You can do dotted eighths, but you just kind of have to feel it because of there being no tap tempo, and it has to be pretty fast. So you can do it, but it is a little limiting. So once again, let's end with just, I'm going to go back to both the pickups on the Les Paul and give a little bit of what the delay adds.